this pattern. It can be used for a baby blanket, a regular blanket, or a wrap. It is quite puffy, so it would be nice to use it for a baby blanket. It doesn't have any large openings, so their little feet on little toes or fingers can't get stuck in it. So I'm gonna make this really small sample. So the pattern calls for a multiple of 4 plus 2. So row 1, you're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. You're going to chain 4. And go back into that single crochet. You're going to do a bobble. So you're going to three double crochet bobble. So in order to do that, you're just going to yarn over, pull through 2, leave those 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, leave 3 loops, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and you have 4 loops, and then you just pull through all loops. So you're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to start that again. So it's a single crochet. We're going to chain up 4, and then go back into the same stitch and do your little 3 double crochet bobble. There's your 4 loops, and then go through all of them. And that's it. You skip another 3 chains. Now you have to be careful because see this right here, this chain is kind of hiding close to the this chain we worked on. So just want to be careful to not skip that one. So counting that one, it should be 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the next one, so again, just do your single crochet, chain 4, do your bobble. Okay, skip 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3, so on this one, let me see. Yeah, okay. Because you're supposed to have 4 chains left. Now, if you're making a large blanket, I would suggest adding a couple of chains or more, because if you come to the end and you have your missing chains, you can't add any more. But if you have some chains left over, then you can actually pull this apart and adjust it to size. So it's better to have extra chains and not need them than to need extra chains and not have them. That's just a suggestion based on my experience. Okay, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got an extra chain there, so yeah, I think I have an extra chain, so I'll just do this. See, so you have an extra chain, you can always take this out and adjust it. So this is what it should look like. This is row 1. So now row 2 says we should chain up 3. And then in this first stitch right there, you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to jump to the single crochet right here, to the next single crochet, and you're going to do 4 double crochets. Then again, just jump to the next single crochet and do your 4 double crochets. Okay, and again, just to the last single crochet, and do your 4 double crochets. Okay, so you're at the end. And now you're going to actually, this is the 4 chain, and the bottom is the single crochet. You're going to do 3 double crochets at the single crochet. So it's kind of hard to see here, but it should be at the very bottom. It should be at the very bottom. You need to make sure you do that on the double crochet and not on the chain 4, because it's not going to be straight, the pattern. But it's kind of hard to see it here, but I'll show you. On the other row, on row number, I guess 4. So row number 3, it's really easy. You're going to chain up 1. And in this first stitch, you're going to do a double single crochet. Chain 4, go back into that stitch and do your little bobble. 3 crochet, 3 double crochet bobble. Then you're going to, oh goodness, I think I messed up. No, it's all right. Okay, so you're going to jump to this next chain, double crochet, the next group of 4 double crochets, and you're going to skip 1 double crochet. In the second one, you're going to do your single crochet, chain 4, and go back in there and do your bobble. Okay, then again jump to this next set of the 4 double crochets, go into the second one, 1, 2, and then do your little bobble. Chain 4, here it is, skip 1 and the second one. I want to change colors. It's really easy. So here we're at the end. So here is your chain 3. So just do a double crochet on the top of the single crochet on top of the chain 3. If you want to change colors, it's easy. You can do it. So I'm going to just show you real quick. If you want to change color here, before you finish your single crochet, just grab the new one and pull it through. And then you would chain up 3. And then go back into that same stitch and do a double crochet. So this is row number 2. So you're going to repeat rows number 2 and 3. Then you're going to jump right next to this, to the first single crochet, do 4 double crochets, jump to this next single crochet, do 4. So no chaining in between, just jump to the next single crochet. Again, last one. Down here. So here's what I was saying. Now here you can see you have your chain 4, but here is your single crochet. So you should go here to the bottom, not here, to the very bottom where your single crochet is, right there. And that's where you would do your 3 double crochets. So that way it matches. See, because if you look at the middle of these, so this matches. So just keep that in mind, not go to the to the single crochet, not in the chain. And that's it. So if you want to change colors again, it's really easy. Just go in before you finish your double crochet, leave those 2 loops, and then grab your new color, attach it and pull it through, and then just do your chain 1 and then your single crochet in that same stitch, and then do your chain 4. It's kind of hard, and then go back to your single crochet. I would, because of this, I'd recommend changing colors on row 2 I mean, because this can get really loose because you have to go back in there several times. So, but I mean, that's it's optional. That's just a suggestion based on the one that I did. So that's the pattern. Then you want to leave enough tail to be able to weave in your ends. So if you decide to, I'll show you really quick if you're not familiar with weaving in ends. This is a very tedious thing about, this is the only thing I want is to, I don't like to weave in ends. I don't think anybody does. It's very tedious. But you have to weave them in a very secure. You don't want this falling apart if it's thrown in the washing machine. So you're here. So the good thing is it's the same color. So you would just go, I just go right here. Just more or less have a feel. Don't pull it too tight because then you don't want it to buckle. Go this way. But so, you know, more or less get a feel of where you're going to go. You know, more or less hide it. So I would just do this. Then I would go up, skip this stitch right here. Just go like this, really. Don't pull on it too much. And then skip this one. Come on this way. And that's good. If you want to do another back, it's good. Oops. Ow. That's fine, but it will look a little bulky. I mean, you can tell. So I would just recommend just doing it like that. And it's nice and secure. So you do this on both sides. So on this side, pull on this and run to it on here. I don't like weaving in ends, but that hasn't stopped me from making. I've made blankets that are like every row is a different color, and I mean, I don't like it, but I still make, if I think the project will look better with different colors every row or every other row, I make them. So, and then of course here, it's a little bit, you can hide a little bit better. So you can go up here, come out, make sure you keep your, make sure it doesn't come out on this side. So you need to keep it, I don't know how to explain it, but very, you know, very close to the edge on this side. So just pull that on there. And just more or less do this. Go back, and then one more. I would skip this. Just come out here. Oh goodness, I almost spilled my iced coffee. Would have been a mess. And just do this. And you can cut it. So yeah, make sure that you weave in your ends really nicely. And I don't do it for the, since this is a sample, I don't do it, of course, because I don't need to. I throw these away after I'm finished, so I'm happy that I don't have to weave in the ends. Now, for some reason, this looks a little wonky. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was, my tension was too tight. But if it looks, you can always block it, or you can do not iron it. What you can do is you have a steam iron, just go over it the closest you can get without touching it, and just steam over it, and the yarn will relax, and that's a little bit softer. That's something that you want to do as well. So there it is. So I'm gonna see what type of a border I can find for this. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but if you're going to finish, once you finish your blanket, the length, make sure to finish on row number 2, because this way it's easier to do the border. So let me figure out what border, and I will come back. Okay, so for this border, I would suggest doing a round to establish a foundation, and it's easier that after that to actually complete the border of thinking single crochet. You can attach the yarn wherever you'd like. I'm going to attach it down here. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this down here. This is, you know, just to play it by ear. So this would be like a corner. So make sure to put, make 3 double crochets there, single crochets there, and then go around. Actually could do with one more. Just go around and more or less figure out where the stitch would go. See, this is why you have to, you see, this is why you have to weave in your ends, because see, I didn't do it here, of course, because it's a sample, but you can see how easily it is to come apart. So it's just an example. So just go around and more or less goodness, place your single crochets, I don't know, in the way where it's not too, doesn't get wavy on you, and it doesn't get too like this. I guess, I don't know, too tight, I guess that's the word. Oh goodness, see, and this is why it's good to weave in your ends. I weave in my ends like I'll do 2 rows or 3, and then I'll weave them in. It just, seeing those ends there just drives me insane. So it's OCD thing. So just place them, and here it's going to be easy because it's just a regular stitch, but just make sure that you do 3 or 4 in the corner, and then go to the other side. So for the next round, I'll go ahead and attach this. I'm gonna chain 2. So just go around. Now this can get lost easily. That stitch, if you don't pay attention, you will go round and round. I know, because I speak from experience. I'm just gonna put a stitch marker here, knowing that this is the starting point. So just go, now the corner, you have to determine where you want the corner. So I guess right here would be it. So if to the corner, just do 3 single crochets in that same stitch and continue along. And if you see, it actually, see, it gives it a nice round corner. It's nice and neat. So I'm going to continue all around, and again, it just depends on where you think the corner should be. That's where you do your 3 single crochets. I don't know, I can't keep saying double crochets. Okay, so at the end here, I'm just going to touch the let me do it here, see if it, yeah, touch the yarn to the beginning, to the end. Okay, so this is a really easy single crochet, chain 1 single crochet pattern, and you can do how many as many rounds as you like to. So I would just chain 2, probably chain 3 because it's your single, no, 2 is fine. Your single crochet in your chain here, skip 1, do a single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, chain 1, skip 1. I guess it would be best actually to change colors because I can't really tell. Just playing around here, see. Let me do this. I guess it would, yeah, to change colors, maybe do the purple. Actually, you can see it. I guess I would attach it anywhere here. So do my little slip knot. Just attach the yarn anywhere here. So it would be a single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. And that's what you do, basically. That's it. So I'm going to do 1 round and then I'll come back and show you how to do the second round. And then you would follow that pattern for as many rounds if you like. Looks like it's a little too tight. The reason is because these stitches, okay, yeah, these stitches are far apart. So I think the best is going to be, instead of chain 1, chain 2, skip 1. I'm thinking I have chain 2 and skip 1. Yeah, because this pattern for this particular edge or border is for when you have an edge like this. But when it's like this, where you have to more or less place your stitches, they can be quite apart. See how these are together and how these are apart? So that's where the issue can lie with this particular pattern. So I'm going to do two chains in between to accommodate. Yeah, see, because as you saw, it was starting to go like this. So yeah. Okay, so that would be, instead of 1, 2 chains and skip 1, just skip 1 double crochet. I mean, 1 stitch. Can't get this double crochet. I'm always saying double crochet. What is wrong with me? I don't know. It's Friday today, so I guess for a lot of them, you're probably brain dead by this. By Friday, you know, you've worked all week. Nothing makes sense at Friday. It's hard to work on a Friday. Okay, I'm just rambling. I'll finish this and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm here at the end. So you would just attach it. Oh, chain the last 2. Attach it here. So basically the next round and any round after that, you're going to, let me see, it looks like you have to do, you're going to do your single crochets in here. Okay. Right. Hold on. Yeah. So you're going to chain 2. This is your, so just a single crochet here, chain 2, and then a single crochet here, then it's chain 2, and then your single crochet is going to be in the chain 2 spaces like that. See here, you need to just mark at the beginning, just this one right here. Oops. So chain 2, and then your single crochet will be in the chain 2 space. Chain 2, and so forth. Chain 2, single crochet, and that's it. So you're going to, you do want to do another round. Oh, this thing is kind of it's, for some reason it's kind of wonky. So then you would go around and do the same. Do your single crochet in the chain 2 spaces, chain 2, and the single crochet like that. I think it's a nice, pretty border, but I do think that it needs. Sorry, my dog. She's sleeping and she's making these noises. She's dreaming, I guess. Oh, sorry. So if you want to, I mean, I think this border's pretty. So again, you can do how many rounds as you like, depending on how you like it. I think I'm gonna do another round, probably another round, and then 3 rounds total, and then I'll put this. But anyway, so that's the pattern. Please email me with any questions. I'm always available. So if you need clarification about something, or you would like to see something like more in depth, like, I don't know, probably like weaving in ends or anything like that, just let me know. And I hope you learned something new today, and thank you for watching.